Okay, this is a review of the SEEPER Portable Evaporative Air Cooler, otherwise known as a swamp cooler. I'm going to try to make this pretty quick, which might be a little tough just because there's so many features in this to cover. But this air cooler is basically 3-in-1. They say 4-in-1, but it's pretty close to 3-in-1 from what I can see. It's a fan, it's an air conditioner type cooler, and it's also a humidifier. So it's got a regular fan mode with 3 different speeds, which is great. But what makes this particularly effective at cooling is the fact that you can add water to it at the top and at the bottom. And that basically works as an evaporative cooler where the water is, the air is pushed through the water and it comes out cooler. That also serves to humidify the room. I'm using it down here in sort of a very dusty, dry basement that doesn't have air conditioning, and this really does a great job. It comes with these blue ice packs, which you can use you fill it with water, put in your freezer, and you can put them in the bottom tank to make it extra cool. That'll even fit in the top tank. But I found that you actually don't even need it. The air coming out is quite cool even without those. So I guess maybe as it gets closer to the summer, maybe I'll try those, but so far I haven't needed to use them. It's been pretty effective as it is, even without them. The water tank is at the back. You can pull that out. You can fill it up here. You can see it's only about a quarter full. Or you can fill it up from the top here, and the water just travels down, and that's a bit more convenient way to fill it up or to top it off as it's running. And it's very easy to check the levels. It's a little dark to see, but you can always see where you're at with the water level, so you can always top it off as you're going. It's got a swing scope of 70 degrees, meaning that these are manually adjustable baffles for the horizontal flow of the air, but inside that sweeps around like an oscillating fan as well. And here, I'll give you the remote control is pretty great too. So you can either use the top panel or the remote control. Here, we'll just give it a shot. And that's quiet. That is very quiet. I was a little skeptical when I saw that it had a sleep mode because oftentimes in the past, these fans were just too loud to actually sleep with, but this is very, very quiet. And I mentioned the sleep mode. They've got 3 different modes. There's a regular fan mode where it's consistent airflow, which is what's happening right now. Then there's, I think they call it natural mode, where it adjusts the speed. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but the speed of the wind adjusts sort of randomly to mimic the effect of an actual breeze outside. I thought it was a little gimmicky at first, but in practice, it's actually kind of nice. You don't realize how monotonous the actual consistent flow of a fan is. This actually is kind of a nice thing. And then there's a sleep mode, which I believe is quite similar to the natural mode, but I guess just maybe a little more nuanced, maybe a little quieter or more gentle for the sleeping. Now this is the regular fan mode. You can tell the light isn't on for cool and there's no water running through here. But once you turn on the cool mode, I'll just do it with the remote, or again, you can use the top panel. You can see that water is now running through here. That water is circulating from the bottom tank up through the top and running past the blowers. And it makes, excuse me, it makes quite a difference in the temperature of the air. I was pretty surprised that little bit of water that's going through is making such a difference in the temperature of the air coming out. It's almost like an air conditioner, but I guess it's much more ecologically friendly to do it this way, a more natural, less effective way than, excuse me, less ecologically damaging way than traditional air conditioning with chemicals. And then again, there's the ice packs that I can use either up here or in the bottom tank like I said, we'll have to try those at some point in the future. Here's the swing mode, and that basically turns it into an oscillating fan. You can kind of see these baffles slowly moving back and forth. It's a very nice effect. I'll turn it off now just so it's quieter. And then there's a timer mode. It's got 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, and I think the maximum timer is 12 hours with the sleep mode. So you don't have to worry about it staying on. It has an automatic shut off, I believe, for the water. Yeah, this video is getting a little long, but as I said, there's just a lot of features in this small little unit. It's light, it's portable, comes with wheels, so it's very easy to move from one area to another, and you don't have to get up off the couch to change it with the remote control. It's great. I'm really actually quite impressed with this.